Every year, the world discards more than 50 million metric tons of electronic waste, heavier than the Great Wall of China. In 2022 alone, 5.3 billion mobile phones were thrown away, and it isn't because all of them were beyond repair. In 2017, Apple admitted to deliberately slowing down older iPhones through software updates. The company paid a $500 million settlement in the United States. However, Apple is not unique. Printers often refuse to work once a certain page count is reached, washing machines now last half as long as models from the 1980s, and fast fashion clothing is designed to fall apart after only a few washes. This practice has a name: planned obsolescence. Products are engineered to break or to feel outdated, so consumers are forced to buy again. It is a global business strategy, maximizing sales while draining natural resources, producing waste, and accelerating climate change. And it has been a part of the modern industry for nearly a century. In Livermore, California, a single light bulb has burned almost continuously since 1901. Known as the Centennial Bulb, it has lasted for more than 120 years. It predates the first airplane and even the discovery of penicillin. If a light bulb can last a century, why do most modern ones fail after a year? The answer lies in a meeting in Geneva, Switzerland in 1924. There, the world's largest light bulb manufacturers, including General Electric and Philips, formed the Phoebus Cartel. Their agreement deliberately shortened bulb lifespans to 1,000 hours, about half of what was already possible. To enforce this, companies tested bulbs and fined manufacturers if they lasted too long. Engineers who once competed to extend lifespan were now ordered to make bulbs fail sooner. The scheme worked. Within 4 years, sales for cartel members rose by 25%. The philosophy soon spread. During the Great Depression, economist Bernard London proposed legally requiring products to expire after a set lease of life to boost the economy. In the auto industry, General Motors pioneered dynamic obsolescence, introducing new car models and styles every year, making perfectly functional vehicles seem outdated. Designer Harley Earl openly admitted the goal was to hasten obsolescence. This strategy, born in the early 20th century, became a blueprint for modern consumer industries, shaping how products are designed, marketed, and replaced to this day. Today, planned obsolescence takes two main forms: functional and perceived. Functional obsolescence happens when a product is designed to stop working or lose utility earlier than it naturally should. Smartphones are a leading example. iPhone batteries typically degrade within 2 to 3 years, but the devices are sealed, making replacement expensive and difficult. In 2017, Apple admitted it slowed older phones through software updates, a case that ended in a $500 million settlement. Large appliances show the same trend. Dishwashers that once lasted 15 years now often fail in 5 to 7. Added features like digital panels and sensors are often the first to break, and repairs can cost more than the replacement. Printers frequently stop working once a built-in chip signals the cartridge is empty, even if ink remains. Perceived obsolescence is different. Here, products still function, but are made to feel outdated by marketing or social pressure. Fast fashion brands release up to 52 micro collections a year, encouraging constant turnover. In technology, Apple markets new iPhones annually, while social features like the green bubble stigma for Android users reinforce the sense that older models or rival devices are unacceptable. The result is a culture where goods are replaced long before they fail. Whether through shortened lifespans or shifting trends, both forms of obsolescence drive higher sales for companies while leaving consumers with mounting costs and the planet with mounting waste. Planned obsolescence doesn't just create inconvenience, it creates a system where consumers spend more than ever while companies earn higher margins. In the United States, households now spend over 30% more on appliances than they did 15 years ago. Yet those appliances last only half as long. Washing machines, dishwashers, and refrigerators once built to run for decades are now failing in as little as 5 to 7 years. The technology exists to make them last longer, but manufacturers deliberately hold it back. Shorter lifespans mean higher sales and higher profits. The environmental costs are even greater. Every year, the world discards 50 million metric tons of e-waste, laptops, phones, and appliances, most of which could be repaired or repurposed. In 2022 alone, 5.3 billion mobile phones were thrown away. This waste comes from the front end too. Manufacturing new devices requires raw materials, rare earth metals, plastics, and energy. Between 2014 and 2020, greenhouse gas emissions from electronics production and disposal rose by 53%. Planned obsolescence is not a technological limitation. It is a choice, one that boosts corporate profits while passing the costs on to consumers and the planet. The result is a throwaway culture, rising household expenses, shrinking natural resources, and mounting waste in landfills. Planned obsolescence may feel inevitable, but change is already underway. In 2015, France became the first country to make planned obsolescence illegal, with penalties that include fines and even jail time. In 2021, they introduced a repairability index, requiring products to display how easy they are to fix. It was a cultural shift, a recognition that durability and craftsmanship should matter more than endless consumption. In the United States and Europe, the right to repair movement is gaining ground. Legislation in dozens of states would force companies to provide spare parts and repair manuals, allowing consumers and independent shops to fix devices instead of replacing them. Some companies already show it's possible. Fairphone designs phones with batteries that can be swapped in minutes. Patagonia repairs and resells gear, proving that durability can be profitable. Even simple technologies like LED light bulbs now last up to 50 times longer while using a fraction of the energy. But real change also comes from consumers. Supporting companies that make good products, not commoditized junk, is one of the most powerful steps we can take. A jacket that lasts 10 years is cheaper and far better for the planet than replacing fast fashion coats every winter. The same is true for appliances, furniture, and electronics. Repair what you can. Buy secondhand when possible, and when you do buy new, invest in products built to last. This isn't just about individual choices. It's about shifting cultural values away from throwaway culture and toward an economy that rewards sustainability over short-term profit. An economy where durability is the standard, not the exception. So let's push back against obsolescence. Let's choose durable, repairable, and sustainable products because they're cheaper, smarter, and better for everyone. What are your thoughts on planned obsolescence? And what steps are you taking to resist it? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video insightful, subscribe and join the Forever Green community, where together we explore science, nature, and sustainability, and how we can all build a better future.